Hello everyone, it's me Clayton. I just finished watching Lupin the Third, The First, which is a CGI animated film finally released to us in North America based on the popular Lupin the Third comic series, which has turned into many anime adaptations and has become a massive franchise in its native Japan. Now, when it comes to this film, it happens to capture a lot of the slapstick comedy and action adventure that people would expect from Lupin the Third, while also managing to get together a plot that essentially feels like the Lupin version of Indiana Jones in many ways. But let's get to the story so I can explain that. The story is that Lupin, alongside Jigen, Fujiko Mine, and Goemon, all have to find a diary known as the Brisson Diary that is being sought after by various parties that could essentially lead them to a weapon that could destroy the entire world, and to an enormous fortune as well. All the while, Lupin has to help out a young girl named Letitia, who has been used as a key to find the diary and to decipher it by our main villains, who essentially are trying to resurrect the Third Reich. You heard me correctly. Now, when it comes to the plot, it definitely focuses mostly on Letitia and Lupin solving the mystery and getting to the MacGuffin that the movie is revolving around. However, the story here definitely is more of a means to get to the action, adventure, and the comedy that the series is known for, and it definitely manages to do so very well. Even more surprising considering it's a CG animated film. If you know anime pretty well, you know that CG doesn't exactly work well with anime most of the time. But the visuals on display here are almost on the level of Pixar in the level of visuals, and the level of high quality character designs, as well as the animation in general being very fluid and very professionally handled. Everything from the slapstick comedy scenes to the action scenes to even the emotional scenes are all done with the right amount of speed and the right amount of visual clarity to get you to know that the creators of this film probably made one of the best looking animated films of its type from Japan, especially when using 3D. That also especially helps. What also helps makes this adventure great is the fact that the characters are definitely how you'd expect them to be in a Lupin story, with Lupin himself being the quirky, comedic, but also the generally good-hearted hero who's always easy to root for. Fujiko Mine being the seductive gold digger type who also helps out Lupin occasionally. Jigen being a cynical marksman with a very nice hat, and Goemon being an honorable swordsman who definitely only likes to use his sword to cut, even if he has to use it for the sake of moving the team forward in other ways. The other characters of the Lupin series definitely do a good job when it comes to their roles, and even in this English, especially in the English dub, where you have actors and actresses like Tony Oliver, Michelle Ruff, Richard Epcar, Doug Erholtz, who all managed to deliver fine performances. Even Letitia, who's a movie exclusive character, definitely is likable enough, even if it does feel like the movie does center on her a bit more than I would have liked, since I wanted to see Lupin and the gang do more stuff. But hey, having 3 of the 4 Lupin members be essentially supporting characters in their own film isn't the worst, especially considering Lupin's the main man of the show, and he definitely delivers in that regard. On top of that, the music is excellent, especially the Lupin the Third theme that plays during several climactic moments in the film. So, overall, if you're a big fan of Lupin the Third, you'll definitely get your fix when it comes to this film. And it is unfortunate that the pandemic caused the film to be unseen by several people in the States until now. But now it's available, and I say it's definitely worth a watch. I give Lupin the Third the First a 9 out of 10. See you next time.